She smiles at your message. She laughs at your jokes. She leans in when you talk, plays with her hair, and gives you every single sign you've learned to interpret as interest. And then, silence. No reply, no follow-up. Just a polite distance that leaves you confused. Most older men assume she just lost interest. Or maybe she found someone else. But the truth is far more uncomfortable, and it's something almost no one talks about. She didn't stop texting you because you're older. She stopped texting you because being around you awakened something inside her that she didn't know how to handle. And the part you don't realize, it wasn't the attraction she was afraid of. It was what your presence revealed about her and about you. Imagine this for a second. You're sitting at the edge of your bed, phone still in your hand. You can see your last message, marked as read, but those 3 little dots that signal a reply never appear. You replay the entire conversation in your mind. Every laugh, every shared glance, every moment you thought meant something. And you're stuck between 2 thoughts. Did I completely misread everything? And why did she seem so into me, only to disappear? You're not alone in feeling this way. Men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s are asking this exact same question every single day. And the answer isn't about age gaps, modern dating rules, or some secret texting strategy you missed. It's about a deep psychological tension that older men rarely recognize, a tension that younger women feel almost immediately but can't quite put into words without feeling guilty, overwhelmed, or completely misunderstood. This is the part nobody ever teaches you. Here, the real truth. She smiles, but doesn't text back because you made her feel emotionally safe. Faster than she knows how to process. Think about it. You listened without interrupting. You made eye contact that wasn't demanding, but was intentional and present. You carried a sense of calm that she probably isn't used to. You understood her without her having to over-explain every little detail. To her, you felt like a preview of a life she wants, but a life she doesn't feel ready for yet. Meanwhile, the younger men her age feel like a puzzle she already knows how to solve. They might be chaotic, unpredictable, and a little messy, but it's a familiar kind of chaos. You, on the other hand, represent an unfamiliar stability. And that stability, believe it or not, scares her more than you think. Not because there's something wrong with you, but because there's something unexamined within her. She smiles because she feels drawn to your energy. She pulls back because she feels exposed by it. What you're experiencing isn't rejection. It's her instinct for self-protection kicking in. There are 3 key reasons why this happens more often to mature, older men, and it's time we talked about them openly. Reason number 1. You see her more clearly than guys her own age ever have. You're not just responding to her looks or the surface-level personality she presents to the world. You're responding to her energy, her hidden fears, her quiet ambitions. You're seeing the things she doesn't even say out loud. This level of being truly seen is intoxicating. It's addictive. But for many women, especially younger ones, it also feels incredibly dangerous. Because once someone truly sees you, they also have the power to hurt you on a much deeper level. Reason number 2. She doesn't want to disappoint you. You've lived more life. You've probably gone through more emotional work. You've learned hard lessons through heartbreak, maybe a divorce, personal growth, or career failures. She knows, either consciously or unconsciously, that a man like you expects a certain level of emotional maturity, and she's terrified that she might not have it yet. She's afraid of letting you down. And reason number 3, she feels the weight of your interest. When you're interested, it doesn't feel casual. It's not because you're being intense or putting on the pressure, it's because you're intentional. Men who are intentional with their energy and their time create a certain kind of pressure without even trying. It's not bad pressure, but it's the kind of pressure that makes a woman confront who she really is, not just the person she pretends to be. And sometimes, she's simply not ready to meet the version of herself that she thinks you see. So she steps back. Not because she didn't feel something, but because she felt too much, too quickly. But here's the part that might surprise you. Her silence is not a judgment of your worth. It's a reflection of her own uncertainty. So many older men take this silence personally. They immediately assume they failed, that the attraction wasn't mutual, or that the age difference was the ultimate barrier. But very often, her silence is actually a form of respect. She doesn't want to lead you on. She doesn't want to pretend she's ready for the kind of connection that a man like you brings to the table. She doesn't want to give you half of her attention when she knows you deserve someone who is fully present and ready. Sometimes, she steps back precisely because she admires you and she fears she can't meet you at your level just yet. Think about it. In a world where everyone is performing, curating their online profiles, and pretending to be someone they're not, being truly seen by someone who has lived enough life to recognize the truth, that is absolutely terrifying for some people. And that is why she smiles, but doesn't text back. Not because she doesn't care, but because she cares more than she ever expected to. So, what do you do with this knowledge? How do you move forward? You stay steady. You stay grounded in who you are. You continue showing up as the confident, stable man that made her feel safe in the first place. But here's the key. You do not chase. You do not try to convince her. And you definitely do not shrink yourself or dim your light just to make her feel more comfortable. If she circles backhand, trust me, many do, she will come back, not because you tried harder or sent the perfect text, but because your consistency created a kind of gravity she couldn't ignore. Your stability became the safe harbor she was looking for. And if she doesn't come back, you walk forward knowing one thing with absolute clarity. Your presence was powerful enough to move her, even if she couldn't move with it. There is nothing weak about that. There is nothing shameful about that. It simply means you are evolving, and sometimes you evolve faster than the people around you. And sooner or later, you will meet the woman who doesn't just smile when you speak. She steps forward, she texts back, and she meets your energy with her own, without fear. If this message resonated with you, if it hit something deep inside, pay close attention to that feeling. It means you're not done growing. And it means you're definitely not done loving, either. I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, has this ever happened to you? Did she smile, but never text back? Share your story, because you are not alone in this. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights.